West the Deals, DANNYTHEBARGOD back with another Bargod breakdown. Man, this is URL's outside 3 card, man. Chilla Jones versus O-Red. I've been waiting for this battle for a long time. Y'all can check my Twitter history since like 2016, 2017. I've been asking URL, please book this battle. Pin heavy. I'm a fan of the writtens, man. And, you know, this was a bar fest. We finna get right into it, though. We finna break this shit down. Y'all know how I give it up. I don't care if I grew up with you. If you lost, I'm gonna tell you that shit because it's only gonna help you get better. We gonna get right into it, man. Chilla Jones first round, man. So I feel like with Chilla's first round, he really wanted to set the tone, set the pacing. He didn't want to punch for punch with Red. He wanted to show Red that I can out-rap you. I can out-rap you. I am a better lyricist. And, you know, he come right out the gate, man. So y'all know how this go, man. I got the notes with the quotes. So let's get to it, man. So Chilla come out with rhyme patterns. So he like, yo, he says some shit like, I'm hyping this bitch. He said, we can stop writing and flip and fight with the fists. You guys get the pick. Should I go right on red like the light finna switch? Or should I go left on red like I'm texting a light-skinned bitch knifing and shit? Like, he rhyming like ridiculous patterns, man. He said, this is Jerry Jones' vision. I left his dome splitting. You choke verse ill will for 7 whole minutes. Couldn't stop from getting drugged like a methadone clinic. I came to check your tempo like a metronome clicking. I won't go back and forth with Red. That's Method's whole gimmick. A hollow tip in his chest and set the tone with it. Fuck a translation unless Rosetta Stone did it. Kingpin. I got the crown, the scepter, and throne. Listen, pin cold, think in vogue. You're never gonna get it. What? Man, listen, Chilla was in there rhyming. He was spitting these bars, man, and this is like the mark of a great lyricist, man. And so he has some slept on bars. He said into Ophelia die Hamlet. He had all kind of crazy bars references. Some of this shit was going over the crowd head, but y'all, that's how Chilla rap. So not to be outdone, you know, O-Red, listen, man, I got the notes with the quotes, man. O-Red get in there and he said, for the bread they offer for me, bro, I guess what you eat don't open doors, but when you die, it's the keto. I'm paid in full. Already out the gate, man. Listen.
Fire.
O-Red out the gate is the little secret shit, man. He goes into for the bread they offer for me, bro. I guess what you eat don't open doors, but when you die, it's the keto. So he goes into the keto bread. Then he says, I'm paid in full. Then he uses full to connect with the whole little eating 2-bar scheme he did right there. You a Calvin nigga trying to ace me though, knowing my main man is locked away behind the Rico. So he transitions from the food scheme to paid in full to Sue Serve locked behind the Rico. He had the crazy, you be playing both sides like Travis Hunter. I believe that was the boss in the background screaming fire.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? I heard her scream right there. He said you 2 options, either catch a bullet or hit the corner smack like you looking like Rosenberg with the dots on him. Turn this bitch to a refrigerator. Yeah, the bottom chill, but the top frozen. He goes into another pattern where he's like, he was basically saying, I'm gonna put Chilla like in a box and his daddy gonna open a box and see a pinhead for real. He did a Hellraiser scheme. I'm a fan of Hellraiser. It was crazy. I think O-Red, the only problem with O-Red's first round, and throughout the battle was he was choppy a little bit, not too bad, but I didn't like how, you know, and O-Red been doing this his entire career where he's explaining the bar, like if they didn't get it, or he didn't get the reaction he felt like he that was warranted from the bar, he's gonna stop and explain it to you, and then the crowd be like, oh, then I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's what the camera is for. I mean, sometimes it could work in a building, and you can influence the people there. Like, y'all missed this, and this is what I said, and then it's like, oh, now I got like, that's not the point, Red. Like, you supposed to be trying to slip shit past them, you know what I'm saying? And they could catch that shit later. But I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I had Chilla Jones in the first round. So we're gonna go to the second round. Chilla Jones goes with some bars like I feel like Doctor Strange walking through O to show that I'm in a different dimension. Oh, Then he goes into an Camaro, Camaro. He did a crazy wordplay sequence that didn't quite get the love that it deserved. But when you're doing like wordplay sequences, they're not giving you the punchline boom impact that you would normally get if somebody just do like a setup bar then a punchline. So when you're doing like wordplay, it's like to be appreciated later on camera. But I think sometimes like right there in the room, the fans are like kind of break apart the words in their mind and making sure that Chilla not saying the same thing over and over, because that's the fine line of doing wordplay, especially when you do sequences like that, where you're doing a word or two words and you're making it all sound alike. And the trick is to not actually be saying the same shit over and over, but to the crowd, it's all them words, apparel, I'll leave you by apparel. It's slick, but it ain't gonna make nobody be like, oh, it's not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? So then Chilla gets off of that. He goes into some more. Now he's punching. He goes, no easy passes. Last time we seen you, you folded and made the cardboard like 3D glasses. Next time you better pop out and show niggas like 3D glasses. Face shot. You'll get your right eye blue from what I left on red like 3D glasses. Man. He was going crazy with the wordplay, man. Shout out to Chilla, man. Shout out to Chilla Jones, man. It wasn't as powerful and potent as his first round, and then this is where O-Red kicks it up a notch, man. So O-Red goes into the he was talking about, I was watching all the battles, you got your ass kicked in. He said, I enjoyed watching it. And he said, all y'all who beat the stuffing out of the pinata shit. So he does a pinata, little wordplay right there, a little on the reachy side to me. Then he goes into, he said, Chilla, you are chatty patty. You be telling the shit. You told that you helped surf with his scheming. He said, like, caution, rock cheating. He said, you a sucker snake, a fucking fake. Thought he was running base, butted straight into a triple play. Ain't nothing safe. And this a dead man, Young and Ace. Come on, O-Red. Like, this is the O-Red that we when you won that champion belt, man, this is what we wanted. Like, we missed this O-Red. Like, the relentless punching, the sports bars, the schemes. I think O-Red really did it all in his second round. Then he goes into his own wordplay sequence with the injure Rome. He goes into I'll injure Rome, and the bullets will be injure Rome. Something that he said, I usually don't like taking knives. I usually don't like taking lives with a knife, but when you're in Rome, it was crazy. He flipped that shit crazy. He said, I'll put a clown in the dirt because you know chill niggas be the humblest when they down to earth. So, at this point, I got the battle 1-1 going into the third. We're going to get the Chilla third round. So Chilla starts his third round talking about, all the accolades that, he's accomplished with Mickey Fax at Pendulum Inc. And he's talking about, not only is he teaching people how to rap, and he's showing them how to conduct their business right. He's teaching them their finances. He's teaching them about marketing. And then he starts clowning O-Red about being an Uber driver. It's hilarious. So he adds like a personality and colorful wordplay in there. And he's telling a story, and it's dope. People are laughing, Twerk laughing. It kind of lightens up the mood. And he goes into this crazy water scheme. And then somewhere, like towards the end of Chilla's round, he forgot something. He forgot a transition. He forgot a bar, but he's so masterful that you're not going to see him forget nothing. But what Chilla does is he goes into a freestyle. So, shout out to Rex. Shout out to all the greats. You know what I'm saying? I only mention Rex because Rex told me, he's like, man, listen, I ain't gonna never choke because if I forget something, I'm going right into, I know how to, he said, I got like 7 or 8 different verses that I know the first line to. So when I forget where I'm supposed to say next, I go right to one of them lines and I know the whole shit. So like, and that's why y'all kind of get mixtape breaks, you know, sometimes. But it's a veteran move where you might forget some shit, but I think it's more respected than just being like, damn, y'all, what the fuck? Get the water, drink the water. You're drinking and thinking, as I call it, and then you just be like, time. You know, instead of doing that, Chilla, you know, he lightweight freestyled his way out of that. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't end strong. We can all kind of tell he kind of forgot something. Doesn't end his third as strong. You know, so we're gonna go to Old Red's third round. Now, like I said, the battle's 1-1 at this point. And, you know, with Chilla, you know, I think the battle was Old Red's for the taking at that point once I feel like he forgot something. And so here we go. Old Red goes into there's hilarity, man. He starts off with a 4-bar rebuttal. It's crazy. He also goes into man, listen, man. He does this crazy quadruple entendre, and now he's explaining to Chilla, and him and Chilla are having a back and forth, like lightweight debate about what did Old Red actually do for entendres. And Chilla's like, bro, I wrote the book on that. Like literally, I teach this shit in school. And Old Red's like, no, I'm gonna show you how I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This one meant this one, and it was crazy. It was crazy. It was valid too. It was a quadruple. The crowd going crazy. At this point, man, listen, Old Red's third, it was a lot of bars in there. I really didn't get all of them. I didn't write them all down. But Old Red third round was crazy as hell. At this point, Old Red is up 2-1. 2-1. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. Wasn't a crazy, crazy battle, but it was good. It was a solid battle. Old Red takes rounds 2 and 3. Shout out to Chilla Jones. Shout out to Old Red. That's a bar fest I've been waiting on for a long time. Shout out to Smack, Beasley, the whole, you know, URL staff. I need y'all to subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna be breaking down. If y'all got a specific battle y'all want me to break down, just put it in the comments. I got you. I will be breaking down Loaded Lux's second round versus Nitty very soon. Oh man, I was there. Yeah, I was right there on stage. And I knew the round was great as in the moment, like in real time. I knew Lux's second was crazy, but when I just watched it on Christmas Day when they dropped it on YouTube, it was like I found so many different things within his round. Now we're gonna break it down. But anyway, if y'all want to see more battles being broke down, please let me know. I will continue the recapping this whole outside 3 card. I'm gonna be dropping one of these every day. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, man. Peace.